Today we begin our examination of Acts 6. Acts 6 is another important passage in one's understanding of the work of the Holy Spirit in the church. As we have examined in the last several episodes on Acts 4:32, 5:12, and 5:32, the argument for the non-prophetic indwelling of the Holy Spirit in the church makes a very important use of the events of Acts 6. You see, the Bible teaches that it was through the laying on of an apostle's hands that the prophetic powers of the Holy Spirit were passed on to first century Christians. We'll see that more in Acts 8. That truth being established, it is in verse 3 that an apparent difficulty arises for us. Acts 6:3 lists being full of the Spirit as one of the qualifications of the 7 men that the Jerusalem church was to identify. However, those men are not said to have had the apostles lay their hands on them until Acts 6:6. These they set before the apostles, and they prayed and laid their hands on them. So, if it is the case that only by the laying on of an apostle's hands a man could receive the powers of the Holy Spirit, and we do believe that to be the case, if it is also the case that being full of the Spirit implies prophetic abilities, and we have shown that to be the case in every full of the Spirit verse prior to Acts 6:6 in our front-to-back study, how is it possible that these 7 men were full of the Spirit before the apostles laid their hands on them? See, that's a valid question. And at first glance, it makes a compelling case for us to reevaluate our understanding that one's being full of the Holy Spirit is prophetic, and that the Spirit's work is therefore then always prophetic. If Acts 6:3 shows it is possible to be full of the Spirit with no connection to the apostolic ministry, then the Holy Spirit must have some other work in the lives of the saints beyond the prophetic. So get ready. We are going to spend the next few episodes in this text, not only answering that question, but also showing why the Holy Spirit's prophetic work is the very basis of these verses. So I hope you're ready.